Kriti, what were these two sides arguing about?
Tom, you know, everyone right now is looking for higher wages, but for the railroad workers, it's a different story. It's about sick leave. It's about access to just easier working conditions. I mean, look, goes back to the rhyme, right? You have working on the railroad all live long day. This is a very intensive industry, 12-hour days that require you to be on call and then show up to work with about 90 minutes notice. So that's really what was at the core of some of these worker issues, in addition to, of course, pay, which it looks like they got. But one of the still questions is, how do you deal with things like sick days, like health coverage, even anticipated leave? Those are all things that are up in the air.
Do we have a sense of how close we are and whether this will actually be enough to avert any ceasing of activity in the short run, since I believe the agreement's already up?
Well, Lisa, that's the fear here. And if you actually look at the fine print of what we are still waiting on the full details, but some of the fine print here is that $11,000 immediate payout. That's what seems to be new in this agreement. The back pay was already discussed. The 24% increase into 2024 was already discussed. But remember, going back to my earlier point, the sick leave, the kind of extra safety around working conditions, that's really what's at the heart of the matter. And remember, Lisa, some of the damage is already done. You already have, say, Amtrak canceling a lot of their long-distance train routes. You have oil shipments that are halted. You have feed shipments that are halted, grain shipments. Even as we were coming here to Greenville Yard, there are actually trailers of new vehicles that are just put on the sidelines because they have nowhere to go right now, Lisa, because everything is being put on pause for fear that this strike will actually go through.